Warning, this podcast contains material not suitable for younger audiences, and some material that's not suitable for older audiences. If you're part of any age group, we've found a way to offend you. Run while you still can. We are the hapless heroes. This is incredible. This is high art. We're back, Frankie!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Hapless Heroes. I'm Francesco, and tonight I'll be your host and DM. We're back with the interns. So to my left, we have James playing Stenton Crossbreeze.
I am Stenton Crossbreeze.
Mike as Murph Eastlaw.
Yeah, this is taking me a really long time to read, but it's very interesting.
Dave playing Frankie Wild.
I will find this purveyor of counterfeit kitchen spices, and I will skewer him like kebabs.
Massimo as Glenn Chubbs Gold Dust.
I am bleeding. Is there a medic around?
Did I accidentally skewer you like a kebab?
And John as Basha Ironback.
Stenton, do you think I've apologized enough now?
So when we last left off, Basha was apologizing. A few of you had done some snooping in the keep after some noises were happening in the basement. First of all, none of you have been paid, and half of you have been told one thing as to who's paying you, and that
Like the heroes.
Right, half of you think the heroes are paying you. The new ones do, at least, and the OGs here are saying like, no, the city of Airline's supposed to pay us. And Stenton is really now at this point just asking anybody
If they have my pay.
if they have his pay, including the Omega Project, who are still working on site on something in the basement. There was an altercation with one of their guards. The Omega Project tried to calm the situation down before things escalated to a place where you didn't want them to go. And they all got you to sign some non-disclosure agreements.
And Murph is still reading.
Right. But you did see some sort of portal generating device, as it was so not so aptly named, that is operating or being tested in the basement. So we left off. Unfortunately, Murph has been signing and re-signing papers all night because something seems to have happened to him the last time he cast a spell, and he got very sick. Like almost immediately after. And
I'm all better now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
But it's the morning, and you've only maybe gotten 2 hours of sleep, at best.
Did you get sick from the moose?
I didn't eat any moose.
Well, is it from me smearing the moose blood and specks all over your face? Am I partially responsible?
I don't know. Maybe.
So, I feel like I know I'm already asking for trouble by saying this, but who's the first one awake? Who would be up the earliest?
I have been up since...
Definitely not Frankie.
I have been up since,
the crack of dawn,
I
right?
maybe rested my eyes for a period of like 5 to 10 minutes. I am fully rested.
Okay.
But I never really closed my eyes.
You just slept with your eyes
fully
open.
awake since about like 4:30 in the morning.
That's even early for Stenton.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you do at this point then when you're awake at 4:30 in the morning?
Well, the first thing I do is I continue to whittle down my
Girthy
4-inch girth wooden rod that it seems to be like I'm like sharpening it to a point of like it doesn't ever seem like it could get any sharper than it already is.
But it continues to just keep looking sharper.
But I am continually like it seems like I'm very connected to it. It's almost like ritually carving this thing.
Sure.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah, completely understand. Yeah. How long does this go on for?
45 or so minutes.
Okay, so now we're at like
5:15.
5:15 in the morning.
And then I'll walk upstairs
Uh-huh.
and put on a pot of coffee.
It's downstairs. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Upstairs because you're in the basement. Right.
Correct.
Yes.
We sleep in the basement.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you heard Sten say that, but if not, like I'll remind you that we sleep.
Yes,
in the
you
basement.
sleep in the basement. Right. Yeah, so you go upstairs and make a pot of coffee. Absolutely.
And if there's a dinner bell around, I'm just gonna start ringing it.
There, in fact, is a dinner bell. What time do you start ringing that by?
Oh, the second that I walk up the stairs. 5:15.
5:17.
So you haven't
I
actually
put
made
the
it.
pot. No, the pot is like, okay. The second I walk up the stairs, put the pot on. That probably takes me about a minute and a half. 5:16 and a half. I'm ringing the shit out of this bell.
Okay. It's pretty loud. All
And
of
like-
you hear it.
And like a drill sergeant,
Uh-huh.
I would say, present yourselves. Front and center. Front and center. I'm screaming. Like, I am
Do you like
screaming.
pull out like a little bugle?
Bloody murder. Oh, I've been playing. Is it a bugle? Is like what they play taps on? Is that a bugle?
That is a bugle.
I am actually playing taps. No, I am. That's too happy.
Too happy.
We're playing taps. With the they play that at a funeral, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Jesus Christ.
dun, dun, dun,
Yeah, no, we get it.
dun, 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 dun.
As he's halfway through, Bosch is making his way up the stairs.
Stenton also presents himself for morning inspection for some reason. Unbeknownst to him. So we're
Presenting ourselves.
presenting ourselves.
Well, who presents themselves?
Sasha.
And Stenton.
That's it, huh? Where do you,
Frankie presents for no man.
I am gonna salute to the soldiers that have risen, and I'm going to say, where are the others? Find them.
Basha is going to give Chubbs the side eye and start making up some rice and eggs.
just goes downstairs and starts cooking.
Well, no, he's cooking there because we're in the
We're
dining
pretty much
room.
in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're in
He's
that
making
area.
coffee and ringing dinner bells.
This man was raised by Jarrell.
pretty much.
Where's the loyalty of this group?
Oh, I'm loyal. I'm just tired.
Oh, you're with us?
No.
You're like saying it through your
yeah,
like from the
sure.
basement.
You're yelling it from the bed. I'm loyal.
You,
gonna
you can just hear
continue-
like the echo up the stairwells. I'm loyal. I'm just tired.
I'm going to continue to ring the dinner bell until everybody ends up. I don't care how long it takes. I will ring the dinner bell until everybody presents themselves in the kitchen / foyer / dining room area.
How big is this? Can you describe this dinner bell to me?
What?
I mean, it's just like it's. I would say maybe
Is it mounted to anything?
it's
A
like
wall.
A foot-sized
you know what?
triangle.
We're gonna say it's maybe like yeah, a foot-sized triangle.
That's a big fucking dinner bell, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
So
that
is he
huge.
just, is he like,
Oh, I am just
Doing the circle in the middle,
full
yeah.
on hard.
Or just like back and forth, just like really.
well, right,
yeah.
so is it a bell? That's what I'm asking. Is it a
It's a
bell?
bell.
Is it a triangle?
It's a bell. It's metal.
And like the whole time, I'm just kind of in the back. I don't know what I've been told, and nobody's like calling and responding to what I'm saying, but I'm just blasting until everybody shows up.
Well, you're blasting it for about 8 minutes of Stenton standing there until he walks over. And what do you want me to roll to try to smash this fucking thing on the wall?
You're gonna try to
Like, just
smash
break
the
the
bell.
bell.
done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm awake.
It's
And
5 in the
listen,
morning and Stenton's
all-
up way too early.
Well,
Just give me a
and
strength check.
the only person we're waiting for isn't getting up for another 6 fucking hours. Whether you're ringing that fucking bell or not, he's not getting up till noon. And I'm not listening
earmuffs
to
on
it.
and
I'm
like a little
sticking-
blinder thing.
I'm sticking to my guns here.
Give
I'm
me
a
a
lot-
And if
strength
you
check.
really need to see him, I'll go pick him up and bring him downstairs.
Well, you see what I'm trying to do here, so you can either smash the bell or you can help me out.
What's your strength?
Stenton is fucking
Dude,
struggling.
well,
What'd
it's
you get?
really early.
Wait, I think I'm plus
What
8,
did you
though.
get?
It's just a strength check, just standard strength. No athletics, no nothing, just
Eight.
strength.
Yeah.
You got 8.
Oh yeah.
Okay. No, you don't smash the bell. You punch it,
Okay.
and it just rings louder for a second, and you hear from one of the guest rooms upstairs, Minimus Maximus, the blacksmith that was hired, saying, "Would you cut that shit out?"
And I'm now going to look and say,
He also miraculously lost his accent in his anger.
I'm going to say, Private, do your duty. Which obviously insinuating, please go wake up the rest of the crew.
How long has passed?
5 minutes.
You know what?
Maybe.
Basha has already eaten and is going outside.
Okay. Don't even worry about
Just
it.
starts it down.
Like,
When
get
he
out
says
of this.
do your duty, that might have not been the right thing to say
Okay.
because
He's gonna go
I
take a
would
shit.
look at Minimus Maximus maybe as more of a authority figure
In the household?
in the household than
Hell, Sten's more of an authority figure in the
Right.
household.
so by do my duty, I am again going to attempt to smash the bell off.
That's
the wall.
what you perceive duty as.
Right, because he told me to make it stop, and I'm not gonna fight him. So,
Okay.
what is it? 13.
I mean, you're able to just like at
Break
least
Like do enough damage so that it stops ringing.
It falls
loudly
off
and
the
I'm
wall.
you're holding it just solid. You've stopped all of the vibration in the bell.
I'm going to smash his hand with the dinner bell thing.
The
little hammer?
It's like strung to the inside.
Than anything close that I can smash his fingers with so I can
You've got your rod.
I don't know. Would you do that, or would you maintain your cool?
Is he my...
Meanwhile, the dinner
What
bell
are
is
you
just
looking like when you do this? Can I tell, like, your...
I often have this look on my face.
And by that he means like sort of like a
Blank
blank,
stare.
empty.
Stenton is
The many
just-
looks of Stenton
He's
Crossbreed.
just kind of walking
It's all the
around.
same photo.
Like, someone told me to make the bell stop, so I made the bell stop. I'm not trying to pick a fight with you. Just someone told me to make the bell stop, so I made the bell stop.
It was him.
Right
You
there.
just perceived it weirdly.
Someone
Honestly-
who
Oh, well, no,
outranks
yeah,
Corporal
yeah, yeah.
Chubbs over there
Right.
told him to
Minimus,
stop the
Minimus.
bell.
Honestly,
Let's go get the others up.
okay. You know what? I can jive with that. If we can... Okay, now me and Stenton are going to go try and...
Yep.
He's earned.
I want to go right to Frankie's room, I'll be honest with you.
Stenton is
They're
It's
Totally.
all the same room.
Well,
Frankie-
I want to go right
okay.
up to Frankie's bunk.
right. Once he
Frankie's-
sees that happening, Stenton is going to take a step back. Because just like seeing someone selling bad drugs, I've seen this happen before too. I'm still in the
You might
basement,
have even experienced it firsthand.
so I'm just a couple of steps back.
Okay.
Frankie's room, in air quotes, is delineated by a couple of clotheslines sort of hanging from the beams and rafters.
He's actually taken 2 full bunks as well.
that mark out the double, the bunk beds there. He
Right.
kind of marks it out. So it's mostly tapestries and stuff hanging from it, but the, again in air quotes, door is about 8 more of those scarves, all from the Steven Tyler microphone collection, all just sort of hanging there, draping off this room in this like pseudo bohemian war tent of a horrid musician. Like it's a mess. There's a few throw pillows, there's clothing. I'm not entirely sure all of it actually belongs to Frankie, but that's, neither.
Stenton's
here
like,
nor
is that my
there."
pair of pants?
It absolutely is.
Right.
It looks like some patches on the side of it were cut out in the shape of diamonds.
Nice. Okay.
It's
So Frankie is in his cave.
Frankie is passed out on the floor about 2 feet from the bunk. Face down on a pile of dirty laundry and throw pillows. A bottle of bourbon about 3 inches from his right hand.
Right.
And about 6 inches north of where his badly mangled out of tune loot is.
Okay. Well,
There's also a stack of papers with just the most bullshit potential songs ever written.
Right. Frankie has really gone downhill since we first met him when he just started his sabbatical.
Right.
It's yeah.
He's really embracing the sabbatical.
Right.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab that bottle of bourbon.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna slightly perch his lips open while he's sleeping on the floor. And I'm gonna start to just like waterfall the bourbon into his mouth to see if that has any effect on waking him up. And then I'm gonna take the stack of lyrics that are on the right next to him and start reading them off in like a, I guess not singing as well as Chubbs can possibly sing. Show me the way to the next whiskey bar.
Frankie pops up like one of those like a vampire like suddenly springing up out of his coffin or something. Like,
Straight up.
his eyes are wide like dinner saucers. Like he is looking at you like the angels of music have just descended from the heavens. Like, this is incredible. This is high art. We're back, Frankie. Wherever did you write that tune?
I have a pot of coffee upstairs. Please follow me.
Okay, so Dave here is speaking. You literally picked in sequence the best possible 3 things you could have done to wake Frankie up.
I was just about to say, Stanton is... His new jaw is on the floor.
There's so much that we have to
You
wire
gave him
in.
liquor, inspiration, and coffee in that order. You have pretty much like yes.
Oh, do I get inspiration?
I'll let you two decide which one of you gets
Is
it.
inspired.
It's all his. That was inspired play there.
Okay.
Well, at that point, are you still asleep?
Oh no, I saw him coming and I immediately popped up.
Okay.
And I'm like I've joined the group as if I never was not there.
Okay.
So you all go up and have some coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Together.
Coffee talk.
Okay, first off is
A peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss.
fuck, I forget your name, John.
Basha.
Basha. Is Basha outside or is he joining the group?
As you're all having a coffee, Basha has already done quite a bit of work outside and makes his way down now into the basement. That's where the training area was with Jarrell, right? Like Jarrell was
Yes.
training Hans
Yes.
and all that stuff down there. So he's just going to start immediately just making use of the equipment down there.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all he's doing.
Okay.
Away from you.
Well, we signed this non-disclosure agreement, so we can kind of pretty much, I feel like, do whatever the fuck we want to do and go in and see whatever the fuck we want to see.
Yeah,
now
actually,
because
I was
we've
just
done
going to say
this.
the same thing. Like, part
Yeah.
of Stanton feels like that since he signed this, like, now he's entitled.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, we can just go down there.
We should just go down.
Yes.
Yes.
You suggest
Let the
that to us?
entitlement flow through you.
Want to see something cool, Frankie?
Oh, sweetie, everything I see is cool.
Let's go.
And Frankie follows, but keeps sneaking peeks in the little like mirror he has with him, because he loves to see something cool.
Right.
So they're all going down to the basement?
You're already in the basement.
I know, but they're all going down to the basement.
They're already in the basement.
Can they see the training area?
They can hear you
Okay.
hitting things.
Right.
Until the sound begins to get drowned out by the sound of something spinning up. And another whirring noise. At this point now, it's like 6:30 in the morning.
Stanton is walking into the room.
I ghillie suit up again, and I follow them.
Yeah, you see the same guard from last night.
Yep.
He's just like, you all signed the NDA. All right, come on back. Just stand back. Don't touch anything. And if I say run, you need to run.
Where?
We clear? Just away from here.
These colors don't run.
What?
Love it. Sir, you're in danger. We need you to run.
These colors don't run.
Touche, salesman.
So he just kind of shrugs. He's like, okay, well, like I said, if you don't, it's your funeral, kid. Even though, like, you're probably older than him. So this, you can see again this platform, like these iron bars are like kind of curved up to the top. You know, it starts spinning around it, and again, like after some time, this oval shape starts to form. But this time, it's a little bit more orange today, with like maybe some wisps of like purple and blue kind of like crossing like over and around it. But now the primary like, actual color of this ovular like sort of energy is like orange. And you see the moment that like the color begins to actually like materialize and be obvious, like there's people frantically scribbling notes. And you can see though, like a clearer image is starting to form. You see sort of this plane, like it's almost like the ground is very rocky. There's like lots of almost like craters, or just like the ground is very uneven, but in a very sort of like something like disturbed this area. You know what I mean? The ground is just not even at all. It's very jagged, but it's like red. It's like there's like almost like you can see almost like in the distance like flowing like molten something, and you see like weird like creatures flying in the sky, but it's really hard to see. And you see that there's like a humanoid shape, like almost like it's like standing tall, like almost like, you know, like normal human size, like running towards this portal, like opening here. And you see some of the scientists like pointing in, like, did you see that? Did you see, like, they're like whispering to each other, but it's so loud in here, like, you know, like they're kind of, you can just see people like pointing at this shape approaching, and eventually it gets closer, and like the shape of the human appears a little bit more clear. It seems to be a man, more like a boy. He's like more around like maybe 17.
Man boy?
You know, like almost. I mean, it's not necessarily mature for humans. You know what I'm saying?
He's a teenager.
Right. He has like his hair. It's
An
like
old kid.
His hair is like right, like dirty blonde. Like you can see, it's like all like matted and rugged and like kind of pulled back into like a sort of sloppy like top knot. And
I like the tie.
but like his hair is like frayed, and you see like parts of it even like burnt, singed, and he's like got this like frantic look on his face. He's wearing like almost like leather, like just kind of slight leather armor, and he just like, you see him like waving his arms frantically at you guys, and like the scientists are kind of like looking around like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? Oh my god, like what do we do? Like they're not sure how to react, and the guy's just like,
Is he looking at anyone in particular?
no, just like I'm sort of like just looking at like whatever's in view of this like opening. He just like, he must see the rest of you through it, and he's like waving his arms wildly. And he like just, I mean, the scientists are too dumbfounded. The guards begin to approach, but this guy just busts right through, and he's like, close it! Whatever this is, close it! You need to close it right now! Right now! Close it right now! But like, let's see how many of them actually hear him. 'Cause it's loud. Well. Let's see. One of them at least hears him. And you see them like scramble to sort of hit the lever to stop this thing, but you notice like when you kind of look back, because you know he was taking up a lot of the perspective of this thing, right? Now that he's out of that perspective, you see this like horrid looking creature charging, barreling towards this opening.
Wretched beast.
Yes. It appears to be sort of, hold on, let me get a picture. I'm going to pull up a picture so I can
great.
describe it to you.
I can't wait.
This is always good for
How
everyone.
fucked this is gonna be.
See this horrifying image. Then here,
Fuck.
beat this thing real quick.
So,
Well, Stanton.
picture like sort of a demon dog's head, but like very large.
That's
This
like
thing's sort of
Cerberus?
towering. No, just one head.
Yeah.
Long snout, almost like a horse's nose, right? But like
Okay.
these just horrid, gigantic teeth, these horns that sort of like curl up and out. It's like
So it's basically a fucking animal.
spine, scaly skin. It has two like arms with like sort of clawed like hands, but it also has two larger arms above that
Goro.
form into fucking pincers. And it's like just barreling at this
Hey,
fucking.
Michael Scott.
So it's like the monster from the end of Ghostbusters? The dogs? Grab people.
So it's a fucking animal, pretty much. It's just a mixture of animals. Of fucking creatures. Alright? It looks fucking terrifying for people that can't see.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking terrifying.
So what really needs to happen
It's like
is
a crab horse.
no, the project needs to recruit him.
All right.
Why not?
Before
Why not mutant violent Zoidberg?
anything happens, Chubbs is going to immediately cast Dominate Beast.
It's still beyond.
Far away.
It's too far away.
It's actually not a valid target at this
I
point.
thought it was running towards
It's
us.
charging
In a
towards the
different universe.
through the towards the portal opening, and they're desperately trying to shut this machine down. But you see, this thing's not slowing down fast
see,
enough,
I see.
and they're frantically pushing buttons on this control panel, but it's too late. By the time the portal even begins to flicker as if it's losing power, this thing charges into the room, and we all need to roll initiative.
Can't wait. Let's go. Big D20 roll on you, bitch.
Ooh.
What do you got, Stenton?
5.
Jeez,
You right?
Murph,
23.
Mother vulture.
14.
Frankie, 14. Chubbs
10.
and Basha.
15.
Okay, so Murph, you're up first.
Murph, get it, kid.
This thing is, we'll say, maybe 20 feet from you at this
He's a
point.
bitch.
And the kid is like sort of like, he kind of like fell like almost like onto his back. He's like kind of like back like crawling backwards, like, you know, crab walking back, trying to stand up and like back away from this thing. But that's kind of what we're frozen in time right now. This thing is like right there at the edge of the portal. It's like in the room charging in. And the portal is closed behind it.
So this thing's really trying to fuck up our day.
So it's here and it's stuck here.
And he doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to be friends.
It's shouting. Do any of you speak?
Yep.
Hold on.
Yep. Yep.
Do any of you speak Abyssal?
Nope.
Wait.
Abyssal? That's not even a fucking language.
That is a fucking
is.
language.
Wait.
Wait, isn't that a
1
vacuum?
second. I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay, that's a ritual.
Right.
It's gonna take you 10 minutes to cast that
So you
shit.
got a pre-ritual.
You're gonna die before you get done.
Can't do that in
Combat.
You can't really be
because
pre-ritual.
each round of combat is.
Look
6
at the
seconds.
casting
Yeah,
time.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, it says one action. That's why I get confused.
Okay, so maybe if you don't do it as a ritual, you just do it as an action.
Can't
Spend,
do that with
and
a bunch
spend,
of
oh yeah, because
rituals?
when you
You
make
can
it.
do it as a ritual.
But if you don't, if you do it as a ritual, it doesn't cost you the spell slot. It will cost you the spell slot to do this
Right.
as your action. Yes, go for it.
So I will cast Comprehend Languages on myself. Before I do that, however, I have a. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I can still do what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Comprehend language.
Yes, you hear it saying in Abyssal, "This human stole something important to me, and now you will all burn."
Burn, eh? Is it a sexual reference?
Hope not.
So
Only if I don't take my
that's what you get out of that.
Sure.
That whole exchange. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's your action. Anything else?
Yeah, that's it. That's all you got.
Not moving. Not bonus
Oh,
action.
yeah.
Like what else you
where
got?
am I exactly?
So you're like 20 feet from it to it. Like you're sort of heading towards like east. Like you're in the sort of the middle, like the.
Is
south,
there
southern
anything that I
basin.
can get behind to obscure myself?
There's some shelves close by. Let's see. You could probably make it to a shelf to try to obscure yourself slightly. Yes.
Okay, I do that.
You would be lightly obscured.
Okay.
Actually, we'll even call it cover. You have half cover. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Next we have this horrid thing.
Can't wait.
By the way, just to clarify what has happened to me, not that any of us will understand, but I have dropped a level. I am actually now a level 7
Wow.
wizard.
Great.
So if I roll that again, the next time I drop another level.
What?
Until the curse changes, and then I go back to level 8.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I'm now a level 7 wizard, which
I
means
love
have
it.
less intelligence.
I love it.
Because
Okay.
my last thing was
Right, getting ability
Ability.
score.
Yeah.
For me. Oh, okay. That's hilarious.
And I have less spell slots as well.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So this thing is going to run straight at, let's see, besides you, that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm not
Okay,
in the
look at
room
that.
currently.
You're not in the room
I'm
currently.
currently doing kung fu.
You're in the training area. You're looking straight across the training area at this thing now.
Sure.
There's like an open like
How
sort
far
of
away am I?
doorway. You are probably 100 feet away.
Okay.
So, Frankie, it sets its eyes upon you.
You are the most eye-catching, so.
True.
Aren't
Fair.
I, though?
And it just starts, barreling at you. It takes like some of its move to get right up in front of you. Probably even if you were like a little further away, it has a movement of 40 feet, so it just gets right to you. Just barrels in.
All right.
It's hulking over you. This thing's probably like 12 feet, 13 feet tall. And it attempts to both grab you and like squeeze you with its pincers and claw you simultaneously with its fucking hands.
Okay.
So let's do the pincers. One is going to be a 13 against Tracy.
Won't do it.
And a 22.
Yeah, that'll do it against most ACs. Yeah.
Right. And then the fists just to... Oh. One's a nat 1.
You don't want to catch them fish.
And the other one is definitely going to hit you with a 20-something.
Yeah.
20 too much.
Yeah. Yes.
20 too much.
So, first you're going to take... Ooh, that's a lot of damage. 15 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
You are now grappled. And one fist connects. There it is. 6 piercing damage.
Another 6.
Mm-hmm. And you are completely grappled by this thing. And it's like just like breathing this sort of horrid hot breath in your face.
Like smelly breath? Or is it warm?
It's warm and smelly. And we are going to go to Basha.
Normally, this sort of thing only happens to me when I first wake up. Finding myself grappled with hot breath in my face.
You're more like, oh my god, this is so painful.
This has definitely happened to him in the morning.
Right.
So can I prepare an action and then use a bonus action?
you can prepare an action, and then you would do that action as your reaction,
Yeah. So I want to prepare stillness of mind.
which is
It as an action I can end one effect on me that causes me to be charmed or frightened. I'm focusing on the frightened aspect.
okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action of aggressive, which I can dash to the enemy. So I'm going to move 90 feet.
Yeah. He moved to the group, so he moved 20 feet in, so you can actually make it all the way to him,
But not past him.
but not past him. I'd say he's huge enough that he's taking up a lot of space that you might provoke a reaction from it.
I'll just be within, let's say, 15 feet closest to Mirth.
Okay. Sounds good. And you're preparing the action in case like you have to
Stillness of
identify
mind,
things.
yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. We are going to go on to Frankie Wild.
Yes. What kind of actions can I do while grappled? I can still do.
Yeah, you can also make a strength check to attempt to escape.
Okay. Somatic components for spells. Are those doable while grappled?
Let's see. Your speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. No, it does not tell you that you cannot do somatic components.
All right.
I mean, I'm sure like even if you have your fingers, you can try to like move them. You know what I'm saying? Like wherever
Yeah.
wherever they are. Like you're not completely paralyzed.
Yeah.
So yes, you would be able to use somatic components while grappled.
All right. Good. We're going to try to escape by using Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay. Does it have to make a save?
Yes, it has to make a wisdom save against a DC of 16.
I don't think it's going to. Let's see. That would only be 11.
One creature with intelligence greater than 4, save, or fall prone, incapacitated, can't stand. Save at the end of each turn or if taking damage. I feel like if he falls prone, he's no longer grappling me.
No, he falls prone and now begins grabbing his belly, just laughing maniacally in abyssal, unable to control his own movements.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. So Frankie is going to take a few steps back after this. I think I'm going to withdraw about 15 feet.
So I am still able to understand him while he's speaking. Anything that he
yes.
says, I can understand.
Yeah, but it just sounds like laughing,
still
but
just-
in abyssal. I just wanted to.
Okay.
What does that sound like?
Something like that.
Pretty good.
Sure.
So, yeah, you've done it. Anything else on your turn?
I will use Mantle of Inspiration. As
Okay.
a bonus action, I'll expend 1 Bardic Inspiration die to aid those within 60 feet. Number of allies equal to my Charisma mod, 5.
Nice.
So, the 4 of these guys and, I don't know,
Including
the
yourself?
burliest scientist.
Not the kid?
Yeah, actually the kid, that'll work. That's better. Forgot the kid made it through.
Isn't he a
Gain
thief though?
He's a kid.
Well,
twice the die roll and temporary HP.
only Murph knows that this kid took something from this demon.
None of us heard that.
Right.
Oh, he didn't relay that to the group?
Not yet.
I haven't had time. I didn't have an action to be able to do that.
So that's 4. So you will all gain 8. 8 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And you can use a reaction to move your speed towards me without an opportunity attack.
Cool. Wow.
So you can rally around Frankie
Dope.
as a reaction. So not on your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine I didn't provoke the Oppie from getting away from this guy since he was incapacitated.
Right.
No, you did not.
incapacitated.
He was unable to do anything about it. Okay, nice job. So we're gonna
That was a
go
strong turn.
from Frankie to Chubbs.
Okay. Now, while this creature is prone, you said prone, correct?
It is
Or whatever.
prone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Prone. Is it a disadvantage?
Its only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up and thereby ends the condition. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls, and any attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage. Did not know that. Forgot to read that part. We've probably fucked that up many times. So if it's like within melee range, you have advantage. Otherwise, it's at disadvantage.
Oh, because it presents a smaller target.
Correct.
Right.
All right.
All right. So that's what's up right now.
But it can't stand. It saves at the end of each turn or taking damage. So is that
At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage. So at the end, so essentially, it would have to take its entire turn to do that if it gets back to it,
all right?
or each time it takes damage.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
that's good. Good. So it can't stand until then. So set up whatever y'all's want to do, I guess,
Alrighty.
or take free shots and hope it doesn't make it save.
So Chubbs, what are you doing?
Probably gonna want to fucking annihilate this fool.
Okay. How?
Via which method?
That's what we're trying to get at here.
Via Blight, I am going to blight this bitch to death.
Okay. So what does Blight do?
Blight, one creature takes 8d8 plus 1d8 per spell slot necrotic damage. On a save it halves. Plants have disadvantage on a save. He's not a plant, he is
No.
a creature. So
Okay.
he needs to make a save against my spell.
What kind of save?
Oh, save, Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Correct. And I'm going to use, before I even see anything that happens, my advantage.
For what?
Wait, yeah,
You're,
you're
you're
not-
not
you're
making
not-
any
You're not
rolls.
rolling anything. But can I use inspiration
No.
against your...
No.
I can't
You
use
can't put him
inspiration
No.
against
It's when
against-
you make a roll.
Yeah.
It's only when I make an attack.
You're not
I can't
making
use
any
it
roll.
against your
Yeah.
save.
No.
Okay.
You might not need
Save it for a later
I
time.
could. And I will.
That's gonna be a save.
Yeah, you saved it.
Yeah, 100%. It got a 26.
Does it
Oh,
make?
it's
Does it take partial damage?
It
on
takes
the
half the
save?
damage.
Takes half.
So 8d is it 8d6 or 8d8?
8d8, so it's 4d8.
Well, yeah, but roll 8d8 and we have that number.
Oh, work.
Hang on
I
a
thought
second.
it was just you just.
No, you still roll
then
all the
4d8.
die.
I did not know. Ah,
There you go.
nice. 49. What's half of 49? Round
24.
29.
24 damage. 24 psychic
Yeah,
damage.
you're right.
Yeah.
down. 24 necrotic.
24 necrotic damage. It still takes all of it.
The whole thing. The whole thing of the half of the thing.
It took a whole half.
Well, a little bit less than half, but the whole thing of the little bit less than half of the thing.
What was it like?
It took it.
Oh, wow. That's just too many words.
Right?
Anything else on your turn?
I am going to use my bonus action to.
What does a blight look like, actually? That's kind of cool.
Like a potato blight?
Like what is
Where
it?
it just turns dark around the
That's actually a good
potato?
question.
Yeah.
Necromantic energy washes over a creature of your choice that you can see within range, draining moisture and vitality from it.
Okay, so it's like literally like trying to be.
Just sucking
the
all
moisture
of its,
out of
like,
it?
moisture and energy out of it.
Yeah. I guess this thing doesn't really have a lot of moisture on it. It's kind
I
of
don't know,
really
it kind
hot.
of looked very crabby, so there could be a little moisture in there.
Like a lava crab.
Yeah, that's kind of like a lava crab.
Yeah. With arms.
Maybe like a lava lobster because it had like pinches.
Anyways. That's great for you, Chubbs. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action, Balm of the Summer Court. So I'm
Okay.
going to try to heal my boy over here, Frankie. And I have a pool of energy.
Yeah, you can spend up to 4d8
Spend up
out
to
of the
4d8.
8d8 you have, the pool of dice you have to heal. So how many d8s are you going to use to
I'm
heal
going to
him?
use 2d8. So that's going to take 12.
Yeah.
Should have solved. Yeah, 12. So add 12 to Frankie's.
You heal him for 12.
Yeah, heal him for 12.
Okay.
Yay!
Nice. Frankie's got some healing. Yeah, dude, this fucking grizzled ass military dude just used like some sort of weird mystical power to heal you.
Yeah.
Get him, Stanton.
Yep, it's gonna be on Stenton. What you doing?
Hit him hard.
The only thing I know how. I'm going to pull my great axe.
It's a great axe.
It is the best.
Great
From,
axe, dude.
from across the room, you hear Basha say, "Wow, that is a great axe."
Great
And
axe.
I'm actually I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start raging.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds like an appropriate thing to do
Yep.
in this
What
situation.
does it look like when you rage?
Yeah, what does it look like when Stenton rages at you? Because
This
you've been
is the-
pretty.
This
You
is the fire, right?
His jaw immediately
yeah,
locks up.
like you like sort of had this aura of fire around
Okay.
you too.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You go like Super Saiyan?
Yeah.
Good DBZ round.
Oh
It's
man.
been a while.
So this mild giant that's been fighting or tagging along,
Uh huh.
all of a sudden he's gonna slam his fists down on the ground.
Like Jax.
Yeah. And as he slams his fists down on the ground, all of a sudden he's like
Like wreathed in
Hulk
flame.
mode, where it just like.
It cinches off almost all of your clothing except for a loincloth.
Oh, I thought you meant my socks.
No.
Well,
You can
I
have your
mean,
socks
it's-
on, too.
It's
Oh,
yeah.
You're a loincloth and socks.
okay. And yeah, we are going to slash
the shit out of
the
some
shit out of this shit.
Sounds good.
Shit, man. Slice the shit out of it.
That's not good for you.
13.
And a nat
I'm
one
gonna
again.
use.
Yeah, give it
Now
to
I
him.
can
Give it
use
to him.
I'm gonna give him my inspiration.
Roll it, because I've been rolling like shite.
Ah,
Well, it's not a 1.
9, it's 6.
15.
No.
Neither. Well, at least it wasn't a 1.
But
Yeah. You saved him from a crit fail.
Right.
I tried.
But yeah, harder than I did. Bollocks.
Okay.
Ball aches or ball aches?
Get him,
So
Murph.
you miss a bunch of times, but
Yeah.
you're still
But you're
wreathed in flame,
raging.
like standing this thing and raging like hell.
Yeah. Predator
Okay.
sweet.
Go for it, Murph.
How close am I to Stenton, and how close am I to?
You're probably, yeah, I would say you're probably 20 feet from Basha. No, because you moved to, I would say your texture to your full movement, so I'd say you were
Less.
25 feet.
He's probably, I should have been able to get close.
Because this
to
thing
him.
moved in, you
20
moved
feet.
in, he moved away. We'll just
He
say you're
moved away,
25
too.
feet away from it.
Okay.
Well, your exact movement speed away from the thing. If you peek
I don't
around.
want anything to do with the thing.
Oh, I know. I'm just letting you know where
Yeah,
you are.
Okay, yeah, I want nothing to do with him. I would be as far away from him as possible.
Okay, well, currently you are 25 feet away from him.
Okay, but how close am I to like these guys.
Let's say 20 feet. From
So they're all melee.
the ones in
fighting.
melee, correct?
Okay,
except for
Me, Basha.
Chubbs.
I was
Big
too far away
ol'
too.
chops.
So
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out because I want to.
Yeah, Basha's actually the farthest because you're
but not
south.
be close to that thing.
We're all kind of close to him. We are at, like, we're pretty much right on him. We're not
Yeah.
far from you. We're not far from it. Does it have a name?
Okay, fine. I'm going
make a check to
to
find out.
go up to Chubbs
Okay.
and I'm going to tell him that I can help him. So I'm going to cast Stone Skin. And you are resistant.
What's the range of that spell?
I have to touch him.
So you have to be right next to him.
Right.
You're
why
moving right next.
That was the whole why I had it asked.
I understand. So like I'm just trying to like place you now. Okay.
I moved the 25.
You're running
Right.
away from the shelf.
You're back.
You were
Yeah,
hiding.
you're out of
I'm
the
back
shells.
now in this melee.
All right. So you're gonna touch him.
I touch Chubbs appropriately.
Can you just, like, smooch me like a little peck?
No,
Well,
you wouldn't
first
want.
aid
You
pack?
wouldn't want that.
I'm just asking.
Oh.
Anyway. And he's resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and
Slashing.
slashing damage.
Nice, thank you.
In addition, that also gives me Arcane Ward because I have cast
Yeah.
an Abjuration spell.
So you get some temporary
I get
HP.
12 extra hit points to myself.
Yes.
But I also have Projected Ward, which means I can use those 12 points to also project as a reaction onto somebody else. So I will
Cool.
possibly use that on your turn.
Right. Now temporary HP, because I know there's some of it's gone around already too, does not stack. So whatever your
Correct.
temporary HP was before, it is now 12. Or whatever that you said the number was.
Yeah.
You had had 8. Now it's 12.
I would have had 8.
Because I gave everybody 8 temporary hit points on my turn.
Yeah, but he just automatically gets
I
it when he
wasn't even
casts a
paying
spell.
attention to that anyway. So
okay. You
yeah,
have now 12 temporary
so
HP.
I have 12.
Yes.
Right. Those 8 don't count.
Not anymore. They're gone. They've been replaced by this 12.
Fine. I also have to roll for this. And now suddenly a sharp odor exudes from me, and I have disadvantage on all charisma rolls. But I'm back to level 8.
Well,
Sharp
that's-
odor.
And that is my turn.
Describe this odor.
It is like as if I ate curry.
Yeah.
I mean, curry's kind of
Curry
good.
smells
I
kinda
good.
good.
Smells pretty good.
What's that stupid stinky cheese called?
Like ham wrapped in bacon.
Romanda?
Limburger?
No,
Just
not
steak
from
wrapped in
Munda.
bacon. Steak wrapped in bacon. with
Limburger.
some beans.
Limburger.
Yeah,
Limburger.
Some broccoli.
And like baby diaper
Ew.
all mixed together.
Curry.
That's the
Limburger,
worst
baby
thing I've
diaper.
ever heard
That
someone
sounds
describe.
pretty
Curry,
gross.
Limburger, cheese, and baby diaper.
Ugh.
Like
Do we all
like
smell
green.
Nope, we're good.
Green baby diaper.
Hard.
We're good.
Hard.
We get it. It's
Liquidy
really
green
bad.
baby
Oh,
diaper.
God.
Definitely disadvantage on charisma checks.
Okay,
Okay. Cool.
that's what I smell like right now.
Oh my lord. All right,
You're
this
welcome.
thing's going to act now. It's
Oh,
going to
yeah,
have to make a save because it. Wait, has it taken
Yeah.
any damage since then?
I had
Yes, it did
smoked
take
it.
damage.
So,
It
yeah.
should have taken his save after that.
Let me just make that one real quick. Yeah, it stands up.
Yeah.
Stands up.
Oh
what a
yeah,
bitch.
it's back to like not laughing anymore, and it's going to turn its attention. It's kind of coming out of some weird laughter fit to. Why don't we say Basha?
All right.
Oh no, you're still far away.
I'm 20 feet from it.
Yeah, these guys are right on him. So sorry. It's gonna turn his attention to Stenton. You're wreathed in flame.
Mm-hmm.
You're half naked. Let's. You're gonna feel some horrible things. We're gonna start with the pincers. It's gonna like try to claw you. I think one might hit with a 24,
It hits.
and then the claws definitely both hit 26 and 27.
Yeah, those are higher than my AC. Gran.
It's 22 high.
You
Let's see if we
take
can't coin that.
We
make it
can
a thing.
probably coin that. I'm putting that in a t-shirt right now.
18 bludgeoning damage. Are you resistant to any damage at all while you're
I
raging,
am
or
a
no?
good number resistant.
I am mostly present.
I like how you have, like, in real life, started talking like Stenson through this.
I don't think you are, but I wasn't sure.
Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
Okay, this would be considered that. You take half of that.
Okay, so what's that, 9?
Yeah.
I then project ward over him, and I absorb all 9 of that.
Okay. Now the claws.
Oh, that I thought that was total.
No.
Sorry.
No, but you'll be
I
able
was
to
trying to
absorb
be
the next
helpful.
3 as well,
Oh, well.
then, right?
9 piercing damage. So that would
Piercing
be.
damage, you say?
Yep. So that would be actually go down to 4. And then you're gonna take 12 minus. It's cut in half, so you're gonna take 6.
Now
So
I have a
another
quick
10.
question. So are all those separate actions from him?
It's a multi-attack, so it attacks twice with its pincers, and it's one attack action. It's a multi-attack,
Yeah.
and it attacks twice with the pincers.
So then my reaction can technically absorb
The total.
all of that.
I would assume so. Yeah, it's like the
That's what
same
I'm
round
trying
of
to make
like
sure that I'm not
stuff.
like
Yeah.
reacting.
Right,
So it's one reaction.
Yeah.
I can absorb 12 of that damage.
right. Which I mean, you've used through all of that 12. So
Right, which is fine.
right, cool. Nice job, guys. Good teamwork.
Teamwork.
Staying
makes the
alive.
dream
Yeah,
work.
that's what's up.
When it ends its turn, how much damage does it take from your aura?
9 and 4.
And what kind of damage is it?
Not, so it's 9, and I think I added it up to 19.
Okay.
6 and a 4 and a 9.
Did you count the first one I rolled too?
Yeah, that was the big one, was the 9.
Did you already subtract the 12 from his thing?
You took 12 off of it?
He took 12 off of all
So
that.
7 total.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Use the gifts
This
you
is
were
a
little-
shockingly potent combat team.
Yeah.
here.
It's very
Just
well
a
done.
little,
Very well put together. When you're
little-
staying alive, you just gotta kill this thing.
Staying alive. Staying
Just a
alive.
little.
The kid manages to stand up, and you see him actually, like almost like produce like somewhere from within like his clothes, like some sort of like flask of green liquid, and you see him just like hurl it at this thing. It manages to sort of save against like it manages to kind of like almost like dodge out of the way, but it still takes. Oh wow! No, it still takes 6 acid damage,
All right.
and you see him like almost like you see him like actually just from some sort of weird satchel from on his side. He like produces another 2 of these vials,
All right.
and he's like kind of standing there like kind of ready to throw, like you know, and just like kind of like just trying to dodge around a little bit. He's kind of backed up a little. We're gonna move on to Basha.
So first off, I'm gonna do an acrobatics check just to see how awesome I'm swinging my nunchucks.
If you're making a check, an active check, that is your action.
So I can just say that I'm awesome with the nunchucks.
You are swinging your nunchucks around. Let's see how well he hits something.
Nunchucks, you're awesome.
All right. So the nunchucks are now out. You see me drop like a silver-colored bag on the floor, and these silver nunchucks come out of my pack, whipping them between my arms, back and forth along my back, my chest, passing them between arms.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk up and I just try to crack this thing, and I have 23 to hit.
Okay,
The
that's
first attack.
one of the hits. I
Okay.
feel like as a monk, you should just roll all of the hits.
One hit. Second one doesn't. I'm gonna do Fury of Blows as a bonus action,
Right.
so I'm gonna try to kick it twice.
So you get 2 unarmed attacks now.
Nat
Oh,
20.
man, 20, nice.
Hold on,
Okay.
let me do some math here first. No.
Get one more. Let's register all the hits.
And the second one doesn't. So nat 20 on
An
unarmed
unarmed
attack,
attack and
which
one
is
new Chaku hit.
D6, which is a 2, 5, plus 9 is 14. Right? Yeah, 14. And then one Nunchaku hit is a 5. So that's 19.
So
And then
19.
I disengage.
Yeah, it's like 19 bludgeoning damage. And yes, so as a drunken master,
Right.
when you take the flurry of blows action, you also benefit from the disengage action and
Right.
have like, was it like 10 movement speed?
Yep, yep. I'm back
An
10.
additional 10 movement
And I'm
speed?
disengaged.
Yeah.
Back 10 feet disengaged.
Nice.
Nice.
running, like just like kind of just swaying,
Right.
like swinging these nunchucks wildly, like because he's drunk.
Right. I get like one good kick to the abs and a crack across the face with the nunchucks, and then I just kind of like almost cartwheel out the other way.
Nice. Nice.
Well done. Okay. It just takes all those hits, and it's definitely not very happy about you being there. So we're gonna go to Frankie.
Frankie Wild.
Oh my.
And yeah, he shouts out to the room, "Let's get wild!" and uses vicious mockery.
Of course he does.
So, we're gonna need a wisdom save out of that guy.
22.
Yeah, 22 is gonna save.
Okay.
So my insults mean nothing to it.
No.
It doesn't speak the language. All right, whatever. And then we are going to bardic inspiration to Stenton.
He needs it.
Yeah. So let's
Come
get some
on.
inspiration die.
It's a D8, I think, now.
Yep. So yeah, hang on to that D8. Use it on your next check.
Or roll, or attack roll.
Attack
Right.
or anything that I roll under a 5 on.
Bingo.
Can be done after seeing the D20 roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Right.
Deal.
Chubbs. What's up, brother?
What's up with it? What we're gonna do over here is we're gonna try to control this beast. Now I'm gonna dominate this beast. So I'm gonna cast Dominate Beast.
Oh, you seen a beast? You're trying to dominate it.
So
So
with
make a
Beast,
wisdom saving
with
check.
Beast, what types of creatures does that affect?
Good question. Would it be any beast?
No.
Ever.
Sometimes
This
it's
is very
just beasts, and sometimes it's like fiends, celestials, things like that are not humanoid. Like you have to be. I need to know what it affects so that I know if this creature is affected by that spouse before you waste a thing on it. What does it say? What's the
If
text?
you
of it?
attempt to beguile a beast.
A beast. It has to be a beast itself, like a creature, like a woodland creature, or a
Like a
beast.
bear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
This is not the beast creature type.
Oh, that's the fucking most garbage thing I've ever heard in my goddamn life.
Not if you're like a man of the woods.
Yeah. It would have its uses, but.
Right.
Okay, well, we've had a very quick change of thought. I'm going to blight this bitch again.
Okay.
I'm going ham in it. Make a Constitution saving throw, my friend.
Oh, it fails.
That is the best thing I've heard all day. Hit it. Ooh. Oh, fucker. 34.
34 necrotic damage. It takes 34 necrotic damage.
That's like the worst roll ever. 8 fucking D8, 34. Come on.
8
No.
would be the worst roll ever. You're above that a little bit. You know? Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, this thing is, it's looking like shit. It is beyond bloodied.
Somebody just take this fucking thing home. Hold on. I got bonus actions up in this.
Yeah, what's your bonus action up in this bitch?
I'm gonna heal Frankie with some of these old Balm of the Summer Court points here.
Alright, you got 68 left.
Yeah.
How many are you spending?
I'm gonna use. I might as well try to get him up just a little bit, just in case this thing decides to sprite back to life.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna
3d8?
roll 3d8. Okay.
If you want to. It's up to you.
2d8. Fuck it. 2d8. He's back up to 12 again.
Yeah,
No.
He's got 12 more.
Again, yeah, 12 more.
You healed him for 12. Okay. Alrighty. Stenton. It's your time to shine, my friend. You are inspired by you're inspired by Frankie Wild.
Frankie gave me the inspiration I needed.
Uh-huh.
I'm again going to brush off the great axe
It's a great axe.
I gave him the D.
Dude, such a great axe.
and swing away.
Do it. That's gonna definitely.
That's gonna hit. That's a 20 high, 28.
28.
And since I'm raging, we're double attacking. 19.
Yes.
That'll
Fair
hit.
question.
That will hit.
He was just like, he was waiting to see,
10
do I
plus
need
9.
to, yeah, right. No, I think he was trying to figure out if he wanted to use his,
Oh, yeah, good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
right.
I haven't ever had one with a 12. This
Well,
is
hey,
12.
hold on.
It's a D12.
Why don't you use your, see if you can get a crit out of it. Why not? We were almost done with this thing. Try to crit him.
No, you can't, it's not a regular inspiration, it's just bardic inspiration. It's just an extra D8.
Right.
Yeah. Do you crit on a 19? No, I would say on there.
No. Yeah, that's
That's the others. Yeah.
31.
31 slashing, and is it a +1 weapon?
You did mention that it was a great.
Oh, it
axe.
is a +1.
It
Oh,
sure
it's
is.
yeah.
So what
such
is
a
magical
great
damage? So yes, it takes all of that damage.
Okay.
What did you say it was 35?
31.
31. Oh yeah, it's looking terrible.
Oh, how is it not fucked?
It's so bad. It's such a bad situation. Like this thing is like bleeding, like, and it's like sort of this black ichorous, like blood. It just kind of turns to soot as it falls out of its body.
Licorice kind.
It's not doing so well. And that's gonna take us right back to the top for Murph.
It's your time to shine, player.
Better do it.
Play.
Whatever you're gonna do, you gotta do it.
It's got to get done if it's gonna
Do
get
you
done.
though? You could wait to do it.
No, man, you can just do it.
You just gotta do it right now.
I feel
gotta
like
do
you
it.
have to do it or else it's not done.
Sometimes
I could do it.
He could do it.
No, but are you the best one to do it?
Who's gonna be dead here?
I am going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay. So like this like skeletal hand like comes
So
out of the
this,
ground.
this
Yeah.
like dead hand skeleton thing grabs him.
Okay.
Come on.
I don't think so. 14.
No,
Fuck.
it does not happen.
Motherfucker.
Roll your little D10 thing too.
What?
Roll your little D10 thing
yeah.
too.
This could be bad. I start vomiting again.
Okay.
I'm so devastated that it failed that I just start.
You're literally
heaving
physically ill.
vomit
Okay.
out of my mouth.
This thing like sees itself like literally falling apart, like it's outnumbered, it is outmatched. You see it take the open wound that Stenton just placed in it from his great axe, and it literally tears itself open, and all of this black ichorous like sort of blood slash like ash slash dust, like what is this? It looks like almost like not like gunpowder collected. And from the center of almost like this sphere now that all this ichor is just contained, you see orange begin to burst out from it, and the room ignites. I need
Like in fire?
everyone.
Everyone's
to make
on fire?
dexterity saving throws.
You gotta be fucking kidding me with this fucking.
Thank God I'm not slightly paralyzed.
Great.
Can you blow on this?
Mother shit and fuck.
Not the worst. Not the best.
I should have done so much better as a halfling.
Okay.
Is that an 8? Is like the little symbol thing an 8?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's an 8.
Yeah.
It's a
'Kay.
dex save?
Can I take the dodge action on this?
No, you have evasion on this though. If you fail, you only take half damage.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready?
8 it is.
Stenton, what was your save?
A 12.
Okay. Murph.
7.
Oh boy, Frankie.
11.
Chubbs.
16.
And
Does evasion still
Murph.
work on a nat 1?
Oh,
technically it does.
Cool.
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 But
Cool.
we'll get to whatever the rest of that happens in a second. So all of you,
Even me?
you gotta be 17.
Ah!
Or 17 or better, I should say. You all take 23 fire damage,
Good lord.
and anything that you could be wearing,
Well, actually, that's
or like any clothing, anything flammable on you ignites.
except for me.
So just my
How much
pants?
damage?
I am resistant to fire damage,
Yeah,
so I'm taking
You
half.
are.
you take half that, and you're not on fire.
Right.
And actually-
my pants are off, but I take half that
Yeah,
as
but
well.
Basha, with your evasion,
What'd you guys
you just kind of put out
11.
some
I'm
errant flames.
so mad at him right now. 'Cause
How
I was
much damage?
totally gonna do protection from energy.
23.
What's
Where do you at? 56?
62
Three.
with the 8
Oh.
times?
Huh?
59, 39.
39, yeah.
Good math, people.
Okay. Is everyone still alive, right?
Yeah.
We're alive.
Okay.
Barely.
The entire
Not happy.
basement is on fire.
That's good.
All of the food stocks,
Quinn's gonna kill us.
all
Nope,
of
I
the
got
crates, the shelves,
I got
the
this,
straw
bitches.
dummies.
Is it
Your-
my turn?
The fire is beginning to spread. Thankfully, your beds are safe. It's going to be a little ashy down here, but this shit is on fire.
This shit is on fire.
And then you hear a noise come from the like outside the exterior door to this basement. It sounded like almost like a, I wouldn't say a thud. It was more like a bassy sort of boom. And then that door to the basement gets kicked open, and descending at a very brisk pace is Zero. Crossbow drawn, and he's looking pretty fucking crazy.
Zero rolls in. His lab coat armor has been, let's say, modified. It now has a high, borderline Doctor Strange collar sticking up. It's open at the front, like from nipple to nipple on, or where those would be on both sides, is wide open. He's not wearing what looks like a shirt. The lab coat's now open. You can see that it is lined in red. So it's still white on the outside, red on the inside, and it looks like it's the equivalent of rolled up at the sleeves just above the elbow. All of the, quote, skin that's exposed, both on his arms and his chest, are all this dark mahogany, but it is intricately inlaid with what looks like a brass or more likely gold filigree, and it is like the most intricate tattoos ever.
Cool.
On like wood and metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like inlaid into the metal, and it looks like sort of like black, but with an undertone of red, almost like chitinous armor plates as his pants now.
I'm thinking like the new RoboCop.
Yeah.
It's a lot like that. Reason is drawn, and the flywheel on that thing is just screaming at a high pitch, like he is ready to unleash hell.
Sweet.
So you get into your basement on fire. You're standing and looking at least two of the interns were left here, and a few new faces. And all of your shit is on fire.
Everything is on
and a bunch
fire.
of Omega Project scientists are running around with like their like sort of like little water cantrips trying to put out all of the things.
Do I have a chance to do anything here?
No. Just give me a second to narrate this. The kid, who's now on the ground also trying to fan the flames off of himself, looks over. And he's like, Zero? I would like you, as Zero,
Oh my god.
to make me a insight check.
Okay, it's still a 19.
It can't be. But he was so... Is that Tabi? You would recognize those facial features anywhere, but he's
Tabi Asermat?
much older. And he just like...
Valen, what's happened to you, boy?
He's just kind of like stunned, and he just kind of like is like kind of like his hands kind of in the air, and he points towards the portal machine that the Omega Project has built down here. And he's like, that's a long story. And that's where we're going to call this episode.
There we go.
Nice.
Of the Hapless Heroes podcast.
Bitches.
Thank you all for listening. This was a great time.
Yeah.
If you like what you heard, you can find us on the internet. We're on Twitter, Facebook, we have a subreddit, all this stuff. But all of those things, you can just search, at Hapless Heroes or /r/Hapless Heroes podcast, all those fun places. But those are all just directing to our Discord, where we're like hanging out all the time, talking, joking around, sharing things.
Intimate details about our personal lives.
No,
Probably way too
not that.
Really, literally ask me anything, and I'll tell you. I swear to God, I will.
You know what? That could be a new Discord channel. AMA.
Literally,
AMA?
just
You can
ask
just tag
more
somebody.
anything. Ask
Sure.
more anything.
Ask
Sure.
anyone anything.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what our general chat is right now anyways.
But genuinely, ask me anything.
Word. If you really, really like us, not only can you join our Discord, but we'd also appreciate it if you left us some kind words through a 5-star review on the podcast service of your choice. We would just be so thrilled and happy to read your kind words on the air if that's something that you desire, because we like it. We want to show how much we love you. Yeah. And if you really, really like us, we have a Patreon page. It's patreon.com/haplessheroes. We have some fun rewards, and they're constantly evolving and changing. And honestly, I'll throw whatever the f else in I possibly can if you choose to donate it. Feeds these hungry nerds, helps us pay for better cables or recording equipment, all these things that need to be maintained to do a podcast like this.
Now it's only been a week since we've noticed pointed out the tasteful nudes, the whole calendar.
Tasteful nudes, they're there. We can do it.
Yep.
Again, no specific donation level, but you'll know.
But if you want
when you
a
get a
specific
calendar in the
post,
mail,
just let us know. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
We'll
know.
make it real personal.
People can press charges for that. If you mail them a nude calendar.
There was
of
a-
Email me
yourself.
of yourself and your friends.
There's an asterisk somewhere in here.
I mean, if
Well,
you,
of course, there's an
solicited
asterisk in it. It's a nude calendar.
if you just
Oh my.
post consent to our Discord page, we know
Let's-
we can send you a fucking.
There's a
poster.
warning at the beginning
let's
of the
maybe
whole
not.
thing.
Let's not.
Wait a second. Wouldn't the chocolate starfish be classified as an asterisk?
Oh my god. I mean, I can't. You're right.
Oh,
But I'm so
my
wrong.
goodness.
Who's got a? Who's got a? If you really, really love us, or if you love us.
If you love us, and I mean really, really, truly love us, find a friendly neighborhood portal, age 17 years, and run through it. When you come through the other side, evangelize about the hapless heroes.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Thanks, Tabby.
The Holy Church of Hapless Heroes.
The greater good.
Great, good.
Anyways, outroing our cast, we had James playing Stenton Crossbreeze.
I have a new jaw.
Is that your first words to zero?
Mike playing. Hold on. Murph Eastlaw.
I finally met a hero.
Dave playing Frankie Wild and Omega Project Prototype 0.
It was a wild day. Stenton, maybe you can use your new jaw to explain what the hell happened in my lab!
The entire house is the lab, don't forget.
The outer lab.
It's just a greater lab.
Right.
Massimo playing Glenn Chubbs Gold Dust.
It's hotter than the gates of hell in here. And I've seen the gates of hell.
and John playing Basha Ironbark. I'm sorry, Ironback.
Yeah. Stanton, do we have to apologize for this?
Well, maybe all your hard-earned earnings could go to,
What earning?
repairing the damage.
Where is our pay?
I
It's
still
said
want to
in the
know where the
contract.
We'll
contract
find
was.
out next time we ever see the interns. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye!
Get out.
Bye.
Get out.
Go!
Bye.
Now.
I hope I get to meet Felix next time.
Bye!
Oh no.
Goodbye.
Oh my god. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, friends. It's Francesco again. Just wanted to say if you enjoyed some of the sound effects you heard in this episode, they come courtesy of our friends at battlebards.com. They recently launched a Prime subscription service where you actually get streaming access to all of the BattleBards content. In addition, you actually get access to all of their BattleBards tools, their soundboard, their mixer, their casting tools, and the ability to upload a mix with your own private audio library. It's super, super cool. If you actually sign up for a subscription and use the promo code HAPLESS, you get a discount on that as well. It's amazing. So yeah, check them out, battlebards.com. Thank you.